someone was, a bigger person, bigger woman, lost a lot of weight, right, and then left her dude.
If somebody is making changes, whether it's financial, physical, whatever, if somebody is leveling, I think it is your obligation to level with them.
You got to level with them
in some kind of way.
Wait. What if
way.
you were already the level? What if you were
already
up,
leveled? Yeah,
you're already up here.
You already peaked.
Oh well, then
you got to do more.
And she just meets your level finally.
Well, no, it was
your
your fault in the first place for leveling down.
Thanks for tuning in. Matter of fact, thanks for your patronage. Wildly inappropriate. See how I brutally honest it? Like, wow, that boy, wow. Don't you see them boys so crazy? Chilling with the homies, dog, Keon, Gary, and KB.
Would it be gay if I was just like working it out before you
Absolutely.
on the show?
Absolutely.
Like, man, my man's, he got a pinched nerve.
Super gay.
I'm just trying to help my man's out.
Be beyond gay.
It'd be gay?
So gay.
I don't think that's gay.
I told Cody yesterday, I was like, you know what I miss about sports? Being stretched.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even partner stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was like,
it's the same thing.
She was like, we got to start partner stretching. Because I stretched her out yesterday. She was like, oh, this is, I was like, this is what we should do before every practice. But during the games, the trainers would stretch us out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the partner stretching was clutch, man.
Look up, Keon.
I was just telling her, I was like, but the only difference is I ain't never stretched with somebody your size. So, like, trying to stretch her, her legs were so short. I was like, my teammate's legs was, up
big
here.
As fuck, yeah.
Welcome back to Wildly Inappropriate, man. I'm Keenan Baker.
Keon Polee.
I'm Gary Michael Anderson.
The whole 3 names. What's break yours down? Yours is Keon Lafayette. I keep thinking it's Lamont. Lafayette Polee.
Same thing. Lamont Lafayette.
I don't think I know a Lafayette. I'm Keenan Jamon Baker, which is ham in Spanish, so it's like Hamon Jamon. But
I think a lot when I think of Lafayette, I think of True Blood. That character in True Blood.
I never watched it.
He was real gay.
I never watched it.
So it's real gay character. A gay vampire.
I don't give out my full government because that's people easier to look you up.
Yeah.
if your name wasn't Keon, it was like just Kevin, you or like a regular, like just a basic name of John, Lafayette Polee would make
Lafayette Polee would go hard.
Yeah. I think Lafayette Polee still now would go hard even over Keon.
Yeah.
I get
mine's
Keon
easier to my name. I'm easy to find regardless, so it doesn't matter.
What's your kids' middle names?
I don't know.
You didn't give him one, or
no? I do know.
Oh, you want to say? That's fine from like I get that. Yeah, I understand that.
I'm just so, like I said, I always think forward, and I'm just so, people are just so fucking weird.
Yeah,
they're just hella weird. And I'm like, I don't need.
Have you ever seen somebody get doxxed before? You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
So doxing is like, especially they do it specifically to people that they don't like. So when somebody that says something that they like, oh, this is a cancelable offense, these people know how to dox you, which is like going and finding your address. They know how to find where your kids go to school at. Mm-hmm. They find all that shit and they put it out there for the world to see.
Oh, okay.
And so people, when you have your stuff out there like that, oh my kids go to such and such elementary, they can find that shit, and then they start tagging in the address, and they put all that stuff out there. They can find your teachers. That's how people be getting fired from jobs, or it's kind of scary because niggas might roll up on you on some. They most likely won't, but just in case somebody does want to roll up on you, they now have your personal information to do that, or they'll put your stuff into the I forgot what it's called, but like a background check thing.
Yeah.
They be like, oh, niggas didn't know that Keon had a felony on the low.
Right. Yeah,
that he never told nobody
which
about.
I don't. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I've Googled myself and all that shit and be like, all right, I'm good. I've even Googled my wife and kids and my family just to see what comes up. Yeah. I was like, all right, we're good. Like, I be thinking about all this shit.
It's past Google though. But they go, they have a whole system that they go into that has like all the stuff from the police officers, and if you got some stuff in there, that just
And anything, if I didn't do it, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I already.
That's how I feel. It's like, nigga, don't.
You got an uncle that was I know, nigga.
Like, that ain't me.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
He did 30 years. Yeah, I know that.
They don't got nothing to do with me, bro.
But within this space, you're not in like corporate America. In this space, it would be
something to talk about.
Yeah.
Well,
It'd be something
they'll make it a thing for sure.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. I've seen it multiple times online. They'll do it and be like, well, you know, your daddy and your mama did such and such. It's just like, but that's not. But it don't matter that they raised you. Had to live with that. You still talk to them, so you just as.
All right.
I don't think any of that stuff really matters long term. It's all just a little small point.
Yeah.
Just a little short, little.
Yeah, it's gonna last for
24 hour
Right.
window.
discomfort.
Annoyance.
Yeah, just a minor annoyance.
Pinch nerve of life.
What do you think? Do you think if somebody does something too crazy, should they get banned from like online stuff? Like for example, I don't know if you ever heard of that. The girl, they call her the brick lady, right? And she was this black girl that essentially lied and said a bunch of black males, like a black dude threw a brick at her. And
I remember that.
Right, so it came out that she lied about everything recently.
Yeah.
She got found guilty.
It wasn't even recently. They found that out a while ago.
But no,
a
they
long time
finally,
ago.
like, from a court standpoint, everything happened
okay.
like yesterday or today,
Okay.
yesterday or before yesterday, right? And now they gave her like a 10-year probation, but they also gave her like a 10-year. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like a 5 or 10-year ban from like the internet of like you can't go online and say anything crazy, like,
Good.
or you can go to jail.
Good.
Do you think that's too much?
No. I think as much as the society we live in, as much people love and need the internet, if you took their ability to lie and troll, that's the best punishment you can give today's people.
I think that's. I think
free
that,
speech.
Yeah, that's where it gets tough, right?
Right.
But I would say too, now people will probably tread lightly. So I don't know how 100% true it is, but the document that I read, which is like an internet document, so it could be not all the way true.
Right.
She could still get online, but she just can't necessarily, I don't know. But
if your free speech is causing harm, fucking up people, that's a crime. So you lost that right. Like, we have a right to bear arms, but you can't. If you murdering niggas, you going to jail. Like,
okay,
you can't abuse your free speech. Like,
that's why it's free.
Yeah, I just think
abuse.
in that sense where I just think if you lied about something like
Speech
that,
and
you should
shooting
actually get
niggas.
jail time.
right.
That's what I think it is.
So
that nigga could have went to jail for that
I think
shit
you should
for
got
your
jail
free
time.
speech.
You don't got to do 5 years, but like I do look at like the offense you were going to give him if he's going to do a year or two. She should be doing around that time because you could have ruined this man's life. Because
that's our punishment. That's how we.
It's not though.
That. That's what it should have been. She should have got jail time or whatever if that was was the case. What's the punishment for women who lie about being
I don't think they've
RAPE'd?
Yeah.
From what I know, there hasn't been one yet that I know of. At least from a point of that we've seen that's been online about, like, let's say about a celebrity.
Should
they
there
lied.
be?
Hell yeah.
100%.
Because them niggas be guilty immediately.
Bruh. Here's the thing: they're not even guilty immediately. They're still guilty after they find out that she was lying, because they're saying she might have. But even from a reputation standpoint, they're like, "Yo, she might have been bought. They might have paid her. They might have threatened her life. So she's saying that he's not guilty now, or he didn't do it. So now they're thinking that she's getting essentially pressed in that sense, and that he's still actually the rapist, which is insane. Which in some cases is true too. Like some people do kind of pay off some stuff, but I haven't seen a case where she got 3 years for lying on somebody.
Let me see real quick.
Because I mean I agree with you. I think that there should be some type of punishment, because I think that would stop people from just jumping out the window and just being.
I hate to put this in my algorithm, but hey Google, what's the punishment if a woman lies about being
just say false
sexually
accusation.
assaulted? False accusation.
Sexual assault accusation vary by jurisdiction, but can include criminal charges like filing a false report, misdemeanor or felony, wasting police time, perverting the course of justice, as well as civil lawsuits for damages.
It's not funny.
Penalties range from fines and jail time to
All right.
potentially long prison sentences, depending on the specific crime charged and the state or country's laws.
All right, so there's something.
I've never seen.
I just never seen it happen.
They probably just keep that under wraps. They don't.
They should.
Yeah.
They should put that out there
Should
publicly,
know.
so it's like, yo, you can't mess around with this.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how you. Why lie with like that? That being are you that hurt? Do we just like I want you to suffer this much? I never wanted somebody to suffer that much to where I would be like, yo, I got you some false jail time. At least I haven't had that feeling ever.
I don't know.
Off just being mad at somebody. Now, if you actually did something to somebody, that's different. But like, actually being like, you know what, man, this nigga try to holler at my girl. I'm gonna say he raped her, and she gonna agree with it.
Crazy.
And then this nigga goes to jail. That's insane to me.
It depends. A lot of kind of rage, kind of just like fuming, fucking anger and rage towards a person, and then also as a woman, like you're I don't want to say you're powerless, but you don't have like that sort of. You can't just impose yourself on a person physically. Like you can't just beat them up. You know what I mean?
Oh man, what if women could, dog? What if women had the same physical strength as men?
You would love
That
for
would not be
women
a
to
good
have
idea.
hands, to have physical capabilities, because you want to go toe to toe.
So as a guy, you're like, finally, this shit is
Yeah.
evenly fair. We can throw hands, but I think
That'd be funny. You just feeding your wife steroids, just getting her hella built. All right, she bench 400 now. Let's square up.
and she knock you out though.
If she knock you out, then
in your
hey, you
pockets.
just gotta take that fade.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
I think though, if women
Put it in a chicken.
Yeah.
Get stronger.
If a woman if she knew herself, like mentally, she's like, yo, we're all the same strength, you would definitely see a lot more fights from them. Scrapping with us for sure.
It is
they
definitely.
they try to fight us and they can't win.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
So
now
they
you
have
have
a
to
chance to win.
Well, they're fighting you under the pretense that you're not gonna hit back. You know, they operate under that. Like he not gonna.
Yeah.
He respects me enough to let me disrespect him.
To let me punch him in his face. And
I don't even. I mean, like, do you think we'll ever understand each other?
No.
And it's like, no.
From what sense though?
In communication wise, just being able to ever just communicate, chill. Because my last post where I was talking about the women saying, why do guys like pictures but they don't want to wipe them? You know what I mean? And I was like, I like bullshit food all the time. I don't eat it. You know, like that thing went off the rails. Of course,
right.
The women. I was watching women comment like, I don't care what they say, and I was just like. So we're telling you, like the men, like when we talk about ourselves and how we feel and think and what, I'm watching them say, I don't care what y'all say. I feel this way. I think this way. And I was just like, I can accept that we're never going to ever understand them. They're never going to understand us. The thing that's hard for me to like, just be like, we know they have the hormones, the chemical imbalance, all that shit. My thing is like, they know it and still try to blame us. That's when I'll be like, y'all know y'all Akadi, you know, shout out to her maturity and whatnot. She was like, I feel bad that y'all have to deal with us. She was like, honestly, when I'm on my bullshit, I know I'm on it and I can't stop it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I know I'm on my bullshit. It's like an outer body experience where I'm watching myself be a fucking idiot.
It's like anger management. It's like they can't control it.
Yeah. And so
they need hormone management.
Hormone management classes.
Yeah.
But my thing is like,
that's that. Hey man,
control your hormones,
you might be able to make a killing. You might not be able to be the face of it as a man. But I think
all that is fine. My thing is with all of us knowing that, y'all and us included, stop acting like
you're not crazy.
You're not like that.
Well, the thing is,
like, stop acting like that.
I get it though.
Acknowledge it.
I do get it because you don't want it to be weaponized against you. Like you don't want to, but you don't want to be.
It's too, like we already know.
Because sometimes it is the hormones, and sometimes they do have like a logical progression. So how are we able to tell the two apart? Which is which?
How far it goes off the goddamn rail?
So,
we used to do it
but
before.
you don't want to. They don't want to be dismissed. Yeah. So like, oh, that's just your hormones. Like, oh yeah, it is just my hormones.
We did.
Then,
I remember in high school we used to do that. When a girl we started to go off in high school, we're like, oh, she's on
your period.
Yeah. That was like the number one thing we would always say. And she's like, I'm actually not, motherfucker. Like,
and like, let me see. Let me see your drawers.
Pull a tampon out.
Let me see your drawers.
Let me see the pad.
All you got to do is take your pants off and just bend over. We can see if that pad or that string sticking out. We can see it.
So I get that standpoint too. It's like
you still want to be heard.
Yeah, now that's gonna always be the excuse of why you're having whatever reason. It's like, nah, this is justifiable.
That's why you gotta they gotta take it all. They gotta be like, nope, it's not. There's not the hormones. Yeah, it be the hormones.
But and they know. My thing is like they be knowing it.
Yeah,
they know it. Like I've heard them say, we get on our own nerves. We know where it is. We're like, so I'm like, if you know that, like, stop acting like it's us. That's my only thing. Stop acting like it's us.
Some women know in the moment. Some women have to. Some women it takes some time. You got to reflect for a minute. Be like, oh shit, I was on some bullshit. Some people, if you high emotional IQ, you can like tap into it immediately. Like, oh fuck, I'm on bullshit. It's my, whatever. The fucking chemicals the chemicals are chemicaling.
You know what's funny? Like similar, we got into an argument, and the fact that Janelle was just like, you know what I'm going through right now this time of the month, and I was just like,
yeah.
I said, you know what? My bad, because I remember you said, you felt your period was coming like a few days ago. And then we're having this argument, and I'm wondering why it's going off the rails like this. And it's just like, I honestly, there was the responsibility should be on her a little bit, but I should have been like, you know what? clearly she's going through something. Let me just. I should be to pull back and not keep.
I've gotten mad at myself
too.
for falling in before.
For sure.
Yeah. But I knew it was coming.
Yep.
And I was like, don't let her do it. Don't let it. And I was like, why did I do that? I
so
knew
now
it was
on your end, do you feel like now you think about that from your emotional standpoint? Is that a problem for you then? Like, because it's like they have a chemical problem in that sense, where it's just like you don't, and you still went off the rails knowing that you shouldn't go off the rails.
I caught it like mid, but I was just like,
you didn't go.
I didn't even like getting there. I was like, I saw it before she even came home. I was like, do not fall for this shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why did I fall for this shit?
I think it may be an innate natural thing. Like they want to incite some chaos.
Something, bro.
Just a little bit of chaos.
Which again, it's fine.
Just to feel alive.
Well, they say it though. They say they like a little bit of toxicity.
But if you say it, then you're just gonna be dismissed. You're not gonna be heard anymore.
Well, I'm saying in a general life,
I'd argue you might be heard more.
No, I don't think so.
I know somebody like myself. I'm big on acknowledgement. But
you're in the minority.
I think a lot of people are big on acknowledgement though. Most dudes are actually big on just own what you did. We could fight. That's how men relationships work. Blah blah blah. My bad, bro. Like right, acknowledge it is huge. It's huge. That's and I would argue that if they was like, I'm on my bullshit, we'd even let you get your bullshit off. If you led with, I know I'm on my bullshit.
But they still want to react. They still want you to respond or act to that bullshit, to said bullshit. So it's like, what do you? All right, you on your bullshit. Go ahead. All right, and I need you to. Yeah, I'm not doing any of that because I know you're on your bullshit.
Yeah. But I because like I said, I can only base it off male dynamics. Niggas be hearing each other. Niggas be talking because of the acknowledgement.
But it's true. Different. It's different. A male to male.
It's also more danger there.
Relationship is much different.
Yeah.
And y'all not fucking.
Yeah.
Y'all not fucking. Like,
which is even less reason actually to get. I don't have no reason to get wrong with you niggas. Like we not even fucking. Like we give them so much leeway because we fucking. So imagine if we weren't. How many women do you not want to deal with because you're not fucking? Most dudes be like, I'm good.
I mean, I'm. You know, it's good now when you're happily married and when a woman's talking bullshit, you be like, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't got time. I don't have time for this. I don't have to. And they probably look at it like, oh, you don't respect me as a person. It's just like, it's not that. I don't like to really. Just. If we having like a fun argument about sports, that's different. Right. But if you're having like a legit, real argument, if we're not having sex, I'm not about to let you stress me out. Yeah. Are you out your mind?
I don't even have a stress relief.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, exactly.
At least me and Cotty get into it. I know later on.
You got some anger sex, some makeup sex, whatever. We could do all that.
What I'm gonna argue with you for?
Yeah, I can't. We
can't make a bill of mine. You don't do like. What's the incentive of me? Dealing with you like that, and like you said, they'll take that as like, oh, you don't look at it as people. It's like, no, you just don't.
You don't matter.
You don't benefit me.
Yeah.
You do not benefit me in any way.
You can't let a woman see this because they're gonna, they're gonna say is like, if you argue with your homeboy, so that means y'all fucking. It's just like,
no, we're not fucking.
That doesn't mean
them niggas benefit me. They might either loan me some money or they, you know what I mean, mental, stress,
actual friendship,
venting. I get to vent something. I get some kind of benefit. Most of y'all that if I like once I found, like you said, once I got married, I realized I was like, a lot of y'all don't benefit me.
Yeah.
Like what I'm doing this for.
So have you had a? Let's talk about that. Even when it comes to like male and female friendships, because they always feel like there's friendships there, where a lot of guys be like, there's not friendship there. Yeah. Do you have you had a friendship with a woman that was like, this is beneficial?
Yeah,
tons like real friendship. So those are women that you would argue with and be like, all right, that's fair to argue with you, even though we're not.
It was more like a brother sister shit type shit. Like I'm giving you not listen. I'm mad because you're not listening.
Gotcha.
Like I'm telling you advice about who you dealing with, or you and your sister got into it, or whatever, and I'm trying to be the rational person, and that's when I get frustrated. Not on anything else. It's like we're talking about real life, and I'm trying to, you feel me, help you out. But as far as you being mad at me, I'd be like, nigga, I don't care. Because for what? I don't have to do this shit. But that's just, the nature of men and women dynamics. Like we're never gonna.
There's always gonna be bullshit. Yeah. There's always gonna be, just I was talking to a friend the day before yesterday about her parents' divorce, and like I understand my issues with my partner and like our dynamic and just like all of the clashes just in culture and like raised like hella shit.
Yes.
Like it's glaring, it's clear. It's like I understand our conflict,
Mm-hmm.
but people who grew up like in the same environment, they're the same race, they're the same. There's all this shit aligned. Like how y'all don't got no money issues. Like how are y'all? How are y'all tripping?
Well, you know what's funny because
I don't get it.
I look at Janelle and I. We both grew up. I guess she probably grew up in a blacker neighborhood than I did because she grew up in Maryland was all black. But our in-house dynamics were totally different.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, she grew up for sure probably in a softer space where she was, you know, her parents, like I said, my parents were like essentially like raising pit bulls.
Yeah.
Abusive verbally, physically.
How does that manifest in the relationship?
Well, it's like
if you can tell.
From a communication standpoint, when it comes to like, you know, how I might communicate, like being louder or more passionate, whereas she's very just like
docile.
Yeah.
Your voice is being raised. If you didn't raise your voice, you didn't get heard. So you gotta understand, I grew up, even though I'm technically a middle child, I grew up as a younger brother in my household. So like in my family, I was the last person to ever get heard. So like it's my dad, my mom, and my brother. And then it's me, and it's like, nigga, you the youngest too, nigga, shut up, nigga. So,
do you feel like you really had something to say, something to offer?
There was point in times where I felt like I had points.
Yeah, like
for sure.
Just listen to me.
Yeah, because I'm watching, I'm just like
all this shit wouldn't be on the floor. These windows wouldn't be broken if y'all just listen to me.
There was a certain time when I remember I came into a calm point. I'm watching, just like, man, if they just listen to me, this household
hilarious.
My dad would have got slapped, my mom would have got hit in the stomach, like Corey would have got thrown through a fucking whatever. Then they would listen to me. Yeah, we would be good right now. Me, but well, go ahead and get punched.
Yeah,
so
it's funny.
Yeah, but I think, you know, that can still happen in those dynamics because, you know, as black people, since we're not a monolith or whatever, it's like we can still grow up differently but similarly. So I'm glad that Janelle and I said this on a podcast a while back, where I was just like, I was happy to be with somebody that is black because of, you know, there's certain things that we just do get automatically.
Yeah.
When we walk into an establishment and something just feels off, we just go, and then we just had a whole conversation.
Racism.
Yeah, whatever it is, right? Even just some weird shit in general.
You got different. You have similar spidey senses about the way you navigate the world.
For sure, and we have to talk. We can have a whole conversation, but with eye contact. Like even us now, we can walk into where we be like, nigga. Yeah. And we can do that. We all know what that means. Yeah. And we don't have to even have to discuss it out loud. So I always looked at that.
So you don't think Jessica knows what that means?
I think that if you walk into a space, I think that if you walk into a space, she might be like, hey.
The school has a very strict anti-bullying policy.
I think that you might
be showing her ass though sometimes.
I think there might be some cues she might miss though, in the sense of like we walk into some spaces, and you might be like, you don't understand because as a nigga, like
it's like, okay, you're not taking in the world the same way I take in the world. So you just, when we're out and I feel something, you just gotta trust it. You just gotta trust me.
Right. And do you think that from a race standpoint, whoever is the minority or the major minority or whatever, should they be the one that's trusted the most in those situations? So even if you dating like another girl that was like, say she was like, I don't know, Asian or something like that, would you still be like, as a black man in America, trust me, like, I'm leading this situation, trust me, if I'm saying something's off, something's most likely off, even if you don't feel it. Or would you still be like, would you still trust her intuition being like, nah, I
mean, I'll be honest, just like a woman in general, I trust my instincts more in the world. No, I just trust my instincts more.
Why? I want to know why.
Just because where I'm from, man. I just have a sense of danger, just sensing danger.
For sure.
I have a better sense of like where the threats are and just kind of surveying the setting to see where I feel like I don't sit in parked cars.
Nope.
I don't sit in parked cars for an extended period and long period. I'm like, I'm in and out. I'm trying to get somewhere.
On your phone.
I'm not about to sit in there smoking. Like, like I know, a lot of friends growing up who've been killed sitting in cars. Like, so I have a phobia of just sitting in parked cars. I don't go to drive-ins. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm watching a movie, it's in the theater in an enclosed space. I'm just playing. I've been a drive-in.
Driving's a good time. Driving's a great time, actually.
I used to love that shit.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't like to sit. I like to have, eyes on. I don't like to sit with my back to the door. Just like little stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just like feeling shit out, feeling out people, just their energy. When I'm walking by,
Yeah, because I don't trust you to react to danger as quick as me.
Oh, for sure.
And also, so you're not gonna get me out of danger. Usually, as my girl, like
I'm here to protect you,
right? And then also too, you're going to look to protect yourself first. So if you do see danger beforehand, you're gonna most likely just.
You don't think she'll be like, "Come on, babe, let's go."
She ain't gonna grab me, but like, let's get under the table. She gonna be like, "Oh shit," she gonna get under the table.
Nah, she gonna under the table.
With Janelle, I can see her being like, "Babe, what the fuck is that?" Now I gotta turn around. Now I gotta react slower to shit. Whereas, I remember. I think I might have talked about this before, but a lot of stuff that Janelle was on some extra pro women shit at first. And also, you don't got to open my doors for me. You ain't got to do none of this stuff for me. And remember, I sat facing so I can see the door. And she was like, I don't want to sit right here, though. I said, and then I explained to her, like, about this is how it's supposed to be. And she was just like,
you want to get your throat slit from the back?
Oh, she had to think about that. She's like, yeah, I'm not doing anything I'm not doing this from a toxic masculinity standpoint. It's like, nigga, this is all for your protection. I'm willing to die for you. And I need you to understand that and take that seriously and listen to what the fuck I'm talking to you about. So if I'm telling you to shut up or get down, just listen to what I'm saying. So I'm trying to get us home safe.
You know what the dopest part is? When you have trained them to get it. Gotti told me the other day she had a business meeting or something, and she was walking with the dude that she's working with, and she got to the door and stopped, and he was like, "Oh, let me get that." And she was like, I didn't even realize I did it. You've trained me so much to like, I don't open doors no more. Yeah. And I was like, because when I first met her, she was on some like, do not open my door, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, I was just walking. I just stopped at the door. And he was like, oh, he went and got the door. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she was like, no, she was like, I didn't realize how many things I'm trained to do now. Like to do certain stuff because like I walk on certain sides. Like I don't do none of that shit no more. Yeah. And I was like, well, good. Like, I'm glad that...
That's a testament to you, though.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's good then. Yeah. Because I watched my mom do that growing up. My mom would stop at a door. Like, she was like, I'm not opening this door. Yeah.
So would your mom wait till a man came to open the door?
Oh, that's interesting.
And not if there's nobody around. Yeah. No, that's ridiculous. She's just sitting outside the building.
You're going to miss your appointment.
Just randomly standing outside the building. Like
surely a man
out gas stations like, what do I do?
Surely a man will appear soon.
Surely. Nah, but it's a female clinic and it's never come. Like, oh shit.
I guess I'm not working out.
She had the abortion. I guess I'm not getting this abortion.
That's how we were all born. There was no guys. There was no guys around.
It's like, what would a man be at an abortion clinic doing?
So like, I watched that growing up. My mom, if we were around and my dad was around, she didn't open no doors. She didn't pump no gas. She didn't do none of that shit. So
did she drive?
When my dad was there, no, not really.
She knew not to drive. Like she just automatically went to the passenger.
I just think it was just
a thing that was known.
Yeah, like me and Kadi, she don't drive often. She only drives if I got some work to do on my phone or whatever. I need you to drive. But most of the time, it's me.
Yeah, because even with Janelle, like Janelle, when we go somewhere, I say 10 times out of 10, she don't even bring her keys. Yeah. And I told her, I was like, you got to start bringing your keys just in case. I was like, it's probably not going to happen. But just in case I misplace my keys or lose my keys, we have we have a spare key in the house, but we can get to in the house because you got your key to get us inside the house. Because if I lose my keys for some reason, and we only have my keys with me, now we can't even get inside our house. We gotta either find the keys or we gotta pay
something I never think about.
$100 because one time that's what happened. One time we were actually going to a friend's party or whatever, and
what kind of party?
It's just a regular. I don't know. I don't know. It was like a New Year's, whatever it was, right?
That's the type of shit. What a woman would do. I'd be like, who gives a fuck? Go on.
There's no context to this.
Sex party? Was it
who cares?
So
I don't know what y'all doing at this party.
I end up. What happened was Janelle. She'll do sometimes.
What made you lose the keys?
Yeah.
Freaky shit was y'all
into. Know these keys.
So I stepped outside first, and I realized that I didn't have my keys with me. But Janelle used to like to close, she'll lock the lock first. Yeah. She'll lock the bottom lock just automatically. This is what she does. And she locked it, closed the door, and I was just like, my keys are inside. It's like, you got your keys? She was like, no, you're supposed to have your keys. I said, always grab your keys just in case somebody misses their keys,
or just close it.
Or I said, I said, that's why I don't ever do this. I always lock the door with my key so I don't lock my keys inside the house. Yeah. And because she's done that before, so she's like, could you open the door? I lock my key. I'm like, goofy nigga. So now luckily I had a a set of skills to get inside my house.
Yeah.
I was able to break inside. I was able to use a card to get inside the door, and we got the key. And she's just like, I didn't know you. First of all, she was like, I didn't know you knew how to do this. I was just like, there's a lot of things you know about my past.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things like, you know, just you got to be smarter with stuff like that. You got to always think about like the things that can happen. I guess I always think about the worst
You're
case.
fairly risk averse, generally speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We call him Safety Baker.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we call this nigga, Safety Baker.
Yeah, I was driving with Keon one time. We was going to the gym, I think it was, by your old crib in Silmore. And I think Keon was about to he made a left, and I was like, and he was like, nigga, come on, dog.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, bro. I was just like, hey, man, I don't know your acceleration points, nigga. I know I'm going to accelerate fast here. You might be a slow accelerator. I don't know this. He's like, bro, I can't do this with you.
Also, when you're in a passenger seat, it's much different.
It is, because
driving.
he was also turning on my side. So he's turning, and my side would have got hit. He probably would have been fine. I would have been.
But the hood, that don't stop the collision.
At all.
I'm hoping it would make him be like, oh, shit.
It braces you for impact. It braces your body.
I'm
gets your
hoping
body
it
You're
makes
ready.
actually not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go
be loose,
just
yeah.
relax.
Toy Story.
Yeah, be stiffing up.
You won't break any bones and stuff like that.
Not that you won't, but it's
Yeah,
less
but
likely.
less,
Or
So you just got to be like,
that's why they say
"All
with drunk
I accept
drivers,
this."
Yeah,
I
that's why
accept-
drunk drivers don't be hurt in the accidents because they're fucking.
or usually they survive. That's
yeah.
usually what it
and
is.
everybody else tenses up.
Yeah, because they see the brace for the impact. Whereas
Sounds like drunk driving propaganda.
big
There ain't nothing
big
wrong with
alcohol.
drinking it. Yeah. Big
being like-
alcohol at play.
hey, that would be hilarious if that wasn't really the case. Like, hey, it ain't that
They
bad.
But I did it, and nothing happened to me when I got in my accident. I went full. I remembered
Full,
that,
just dummy.
and I went full dummy, and I hit the roof of the car. Fucking, I was bouncing all over the place.
You have a
but
seatbelt on, nigga?
It came off,
Oh shit.
Oh,
and I was.
how'd
But I
your
was
seatbelt
fine.
come off?
I don't think I put it. You know, how sometimes you put it in and it
Oh.
don't click.
Yeah.
I don't think I put it in all the way.
That would never
Yeah.
happen to Keenan.
No, you know what I mean. I was in the back seat.
I do this.
I think that's the amusement park ride check.
Hey man.
Right, we good.
Hey man. Better
Shit.
safe.
Which is hilarious because that's usually like a 16-year-old running these like real checks.
Yeah.
It's like, and they just be tapping your shit. I be like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, can you
I
pull
don't
mine a
like
little
when they
more
push
harder?
it too much.
Nah, I want them to like tug my shit. They be just like lightly
when
just
they
like
push it
flicking
down.
it.
No, when they push it down
Yeah.
like too, like they keep going. And I already
Oh,
heard
that
it,
last
I already heard it
click?
click. I'm like, I didn't need that third
Nah,
click,
I like
bro.
that last click.
Like,
I love that last click.
the bottom part's pushing on my
Nah,
dick. I'm like,
I
bro.
want all that.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
All that. That feels safe.
I'm gonna hold it anyway.
When you got my shit, like it's all this gap, and
Yeah.
then you just barely lightly touch the belt.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that's good. Like, nah, bro, you tug my shit.
As a former super scrawny nigga, the reason why I was like that too, because I was like, man, I can
You can slip through
I can
all
slip
this.
through. I was just like, I was always afraid. I was like, I need that last
yeah,
click,
give me all them clicks.
and I'd rather be uncomfortable
Click
and
me
safe.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uncomfortable and safe than not, nigga. So
Which is a crazy way to learn that you gain hella weight. Like you gain weight, but if you're like, yo, I used to be a 3-click, bro. What's this 1-click shit? Did y'all change the rides? Y'all changed the harness, huh? Y'all same
understand.
harness.
We live in America. So we in the fattest country, so y'all just adjusted. Nah, nigga,
That's you.
Yo, what if could you date a woman that was a protector? Like she was a natural, because I think that women do get the protection gene, specifically when they have children. I feel like they naturally have that when they get children. They jump into that. But could you date a woman that was just out the gate like
She'd have to
she
be.
when you walk?
She'd have to be
hey,
a whole gangster, and we'd have to be
Yeah.
in that environment for me to
Got you.
trust her more. Like she'd be like, no, I've been.
This
on
my
this block.
hood.
You don't want to go on LaSalle. Like LaSalle, that's where
Yeah.
it get active over there. Niggas be around that alley right there.
I
Like
trust everything
for
she
her,
said. She
yeah,
from there?
Yeah,
Alright, you got it.
she knows it. But if we
Yeah.
just, if we in Beverly Hills,
Yeah, you live on the side.
I don't need you trying to protect me.
Yeah. What
don't
if
need
what if you was walking with a chick and she scooted you to the inside?
Inside.
I'd push it in the street.
I would think it was a joke.
I do
But-
think it's something super sexy. A woman who like knows how to handle a gun. I think that's.
I think women who
super
know how to
sexy.
handle themselves in general is sexy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
That's
worked
specific.
for me.
Yeah, because now I can trust you. Because sometimes too, I trust Janelle better now. But there were times where I was just like, I was nervous when she was outside. I was like, there was times where I would be with her. I'd be like, nigga, how are you alive without me
Right.
now?
But she's done it. She did it.
She did it, but it's like I'm
Yeah.
sure maybe her senses heightened when she's by herself, so she understands.
I was about to say,
And
I
then-
think in their
Yeah.
defense, it is a compliment to you as a dude when
Right.
they'd be like, "Oh, he's here. I ain't gotta do shit.
I'm
I ain't
cutting
gotta
my
think
brain
about
off.
shit. I ain't gotta, I don't think they walk around.
Just think about
every
something to complain
day,
about later.
Like,
Right.
right? They
I
got
can
time.
focus on my complaints. I don't gotta focus on survival. Focusing on my complaints.
I don't think when they're out by themselves, I think they're on a different hype, but or why they travel in groups.
Yeah.
But I think when they with us, they just be like, oh, I can be, like kids. Kids, my dad here, my parents here. I ain't thinking about shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm a kid. I'm free.
Do you do that with other men? Like if it's us three walking, is your senses still heightened? Are you like, oh no, I know that all three of us are pretty alert. So
I
if
think
something goes down,
it depends on what. Let's say we leaving some place and everybody's loaded and I'm the only sober one.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm extra. I'm like, these niggas ain't paying attention right now.
Yeah.
But if we all on our shit, and I'm like, I remember one time me and Preacher was walking in San Jose, and we both saw a dude way up the street.
Yeah.
And this is when Preacher had just got in and like training like super heavy. Like I think he's about to do his first real match. He had his belt, all that.
Yeah.
So we saw a dude, and Preacher was like, "I got him." Like we didn't say nothing. We just both saw him. We were walking and talking.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "I got him." I was like, "I saw him," and then we kept moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been incidents like actually I know Damar especially, but I know me, Jamar, and Damar, Randy, we did a show. I think was this Casa San Bernardino? It might have been Casa San Bernardino because there's a lot of Latinos out there. And these girls, we went to this like, I don't know, just like this little pool hall spot. And these girls, these Latino girls kind of just feeling us. They saw us and was like, what's up with it? And then these three Mexican dudes rolled up on some like, what's up, fool? On some rolling up on us shit. I remember me, Jamar, and Damar, it was like automatic. We just like, we looked at kind of like glanced at each other and we knew who we was going to go after first. Yeah. All of And that, I don't know, that felt good. It felt like one of those things like, all right, you knew your brothers had your back without having to say anything. Nobody was afraid. We was just like, nigga, even if they got guns, it's like, we'll just take that. But I'm willing. It's like, I'm knocking this nigga out. You knock this nigga out. I knock this nigga out. And then we, of course, they could have went the other way. We could have lost this.
But still, long as everybody's aware. As long as everybody knows what's going on.
The awareness was like the best thing ever. And we talk about this still to this day. We be like, nigga, that shit was kind of dope. We were all aligned in that space, which was super dope.
That happened with me. We were in Vallejo, nigga.
Yeah.
We were in the Crest. And we were in a Popeyes, and these dudes was like, "Are you in line?" I was like, "Yeah." And the way they was talking was like a little aggressive, and I was like, "Bro, I'm just standing here." And one of my teammates was like, "Hey, like, we're all right here. Like, don't." He was like, "Order your food."
Yeah,
like, we're good. Yeah, like, and I saw him, and he was like, "We're good."
Yeah,
and I was like, "All right,
we're deeper than you think, nigga."
Yeah. So when they said it was Keon, he was like, I was like, "All right." So I was like, okay, well then if we going 11-on-3, that's on you, bro. But they all saw it. They saw it when them niggas walked in. Yeah. Like you could feel it. Like when you were at parties when you were younger, and certain niggas walked in, you be like, hey, it's time to go, bro. Yeah. And I don't know if they have that. I don't know if the women have that. I think women from that environment do. Mm-hmm. But the average woman is not gonna be.
They look at it like, and who cares? Like I think some women look at it like. That's why I see some women talk trash or talk the way they do when they have their dude with them. They'll talk crazy to other men or in other spaces, and you're just like, bruh, I don't want to have to do something.
I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to ever have to fight, especially at this age. I don't want to have to fight or have to pull out my gun on anybody. But I think sometimes you do have. Have you ever had a woman or a dude that you know that had that type of energy to where it's like they would allow nigga talking crazy, like niggas chill, bro, like you trying to get us into some shit? Because I've been around both.
I don't fuck with them though.
Like, not anymore, but like when I was like fresh in college,
everybody had to crash out home. Like it's always this nigga,
right? And just like, bro, we can't hang out with you.
Yeah, we just didn't invite you no more, bro. Yeah, you don't know how to act.
Niggas don't like me. They niggas are scary out here. It's like instead about being scared.
If you have that wish, bro, that's on you. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, my thing is always less about being scared. It's about being safe,
smart,
and just getting smart and getting niggas home. Y'all niggas got children. It's like the last thing I want to do is, especially the nigga that don't got kids. If I'm the crash out, it's just like Keenan. You don't have anything to go back to. We do. We have wild statement. We have legacy.
Anything to go back to is crazy.
Yeah, you got a wife. I understand that, but we have legacy that we're leaving. Like, relax, guy. And but I think about that stuff. I always think about the people that I have around me, and I look at their safety sometimes more important than mine. I don't know if y'all do that, but if I'm out and you're, especially I'm like, yo, let's go somewhere. So now I feel like I have you with me. You're on my watch in that sense.
Okay.
I want to get you back home safe to your family, and I feel like I would do a disservice if I don't, especially if I'm the crash out or I'm the person that put us in danger. I'd be like, oh, I would take the blame for that.
But if you acknowledge it, she was like, I crashed out. All right.
When's the last time you felt truly in danger?
Truly in danger? I think I talked about this before, but when we did the I don't know if it was in danger. My senses heightened to where I was gonna have to get physical, which was when we went.
Whenever you're like, oh, I'm in danger.
Yeah, it was like we did that. The marathon, a 5K marathon. I don't know if that's considered a marathon. We did a 5K race, and
was it a bomb threat?
No, it was like essentially, it was like two homeless guys. They were getting into it, and then Janelle's goofy ass was senseless, and she's behind me, and she's running into the middle of their danger, and they're about to physically do something to her.
Yeah.
So now I stopped. I'm telling her, like, I said, go around, and she's just and she's running right in between these niggas instead of running around like I did.
Yeah.
And now I got to stop my shit. I had to run towards the danger to possibly get her out of it. And then she had the nerve to get mad at me and be like, I knew what I was doing. And I was just like,
wow.
nigga.
Wow.
And
that's when you look at the homeless guy like, go ahead, bro.
In my head, I was just like, see, you might have needed to get dirty punched. Like just a nice little super sock by a nigga that's dusty to understand that, come on, just listen to what I'm saying. So that was probably the last time I felt like, I won't say I felt like I was in super danger, but I felt like I was going to have to, that I could be at risk because I don't know what this guy has on him either. Like he could have had a knife or whatever. So
or long nails.
Any of that stuff, or they could have jumped me after. I don't know. So that was like the last time I felt it. That might have been like
people be jumping niggas.
Homeless people are so like not a threat for the most part. They're not threats.
I don't know. I've seen like there's a
There'll be stabbings and stuff like that. Though.
Yeah, but that'd be within their own community.
Nah,
that's
I won't tell you who. I'll probably tell you off air. But I know somebody that's a comedian that got socked out by a homeless nigga, and he was just walking. And the nigga just literally walked up to him and just bow, socked this nigga out, dropped him, and he just start punching
I would say
him.
it's rare though. It's not.
It's probably more rare.
I think
there's more homeless people than there are like incidences with the
violence
public.
and stuff in general is rare.
Rare.
That kind of stuff is rare.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, like as far as a random person socking you, homeless or not, I think that's rare
Right.
in general. So
the possibility of getting like socked out by a normal person is higher than by a homeless person.
I don't look at any of that. I look at behavior. So I look at sporadic. I look at sporadic behavior.
Most people on the streets are not on the streets because they couldn't find work with it. It's not.
Yeah.
Here. So I'm like, they.
But they've been on the streets, so they're accustomed to that life. They know how to be on the streets. Like they're not like
what they knew.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't.
Crazy.
What was the first 3 weeks?
And I don't know that.
Brand new. The first 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
The brand new ones, they don't even got the first 3 weeks. That is
3
funny.
weeks.
What's the training? What's the What's the learning curve? Of it's like damn, I'm cold. They be like, give a couple days, your body will adjust to the temperatures.
But I think there is homeless training. Some people that go down to Skid Row, like people probably tell them like, hey man, we don't
do that over here. Yeah,
don't.
But it ain't.
Well, I've seen that in real life.
For sure. Yeah, for
I've
sure.
seen a guy get mad at another dude for where he was shooting up his drugs. He's like, we do that down the street.
Yeah, you don't
Right.
do that
We
shit
don't do it
over
in front of
here.
Target.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Don't bring your Lowe's cardboard boxes over here, brother. This
Yeah.
is Home Depot only.
Yeah.
So he got mad. He really got mad. He was like, this is a Target. Their family's coming in and out of here. We don't do this shit.
Yeah.
He cussed dude out. Take that shit down the street. And I was like, wow.
Yeah,
The etiquette.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, you think you better than me?
For sure. There's more.
But he probably.
And I was wondering if he was like,
I watched you beat up a woman last night. Yeah, but it wasn't in front of a Target.
Yeah. I did that shit down the street.
And who saw it? Just y'all niggas. Nobody else saw it.
You pissed yourself right down the street. Nigga, what are you not getting?
So what are we even doing here? We're trying to get money so we can go down the street
and use our drugs in peace.
Yeah. I think so. Me, it was always more sporadic behavior and not knowing what you would do, how you would react. So it's like the same thing when I see somebody that's like an alcoholic, or not an alcoholic, but like if we're at a bar and they're drunk, and they're kind of being like sporadic or belligerent, and I'm just like, all right, I'm going to either step back from this because it's like he's clearly drunk, and that's what now I don't want to have to fight a drunk nigga that's like clear, that I know is drunk. And that he's just out of his mind right now. Yeah. We was running, so like, we were, this is on the beach. I feel like for the most part.
It's crazy that she was ahead of you.
She wasn't ahead of me.
Oh.
You said behind her.
Yeah, she was behind me.
Oh, but she didn't follow your path?
No.
She don't trust you.
She don't.
I don't think she can trust me. I think she was about to die, nigga. We were running a 5K, which is, I feel like I probably trained a little bit better for it than she did. So she was so she just trying to make it through, and I was fine.
But for her to get mad is crazy.
Yeah.
I actually placed in the top 50. So
it was,
I did a good job.
It was on her.
It was a couple hundred. Yeah.
That's not what the story is about. Way to flip it and make it about. But yeah.
So, you said I was behind her. Nigga, you gotta come at me first.
No, I didn't know why she didn't follow I was like, if he was in front of her, she just followed the path that he was going. Like, why would she go on a different path?
Out of it.
Yeah, I think she was.
Which is fine.
How are things? You know, it made me question, like, how y'all doing?
No, there's been push and pull before, but I think it was not about a matter of her from a trust standpoint. I think it was a stubborn standpoint of thinking like she's like, I think I've done this all without you for my whole life.
Stubbornness is a lack of trust.
I think in some cases it is. We got homies that are stubborn, and it's not that they don't trust this person. It's just like, nigga, I trust myself more than anybody else.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a lack of trust on you. It's just like, nigga, I've known myself for 25, 30 years. Nigga, I'm going to make the decisions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you shouldn't have said anything then.
What do you mean?
In that instance.
I mean, she knows. I'm glad
put herself in danger.
Well, now, I mean, she knows better now, and she understands now to be more alert and stuff like that. But you know, yeah, I mean, I think once you get older, too, you just.
What is that? That speaks to something greater too. When we talk about sort of the age of the modern woman, the independent woman, the I don't need no man, XYZ.
It's so funny because Connie did not say that shit. She be like, I need you.
Yeah, but she went through a phase where she was did. On that, and it's very much a single woman thing. But what are your thoughts on, like? Okay, I'll give you one example. Someone was a bigger person, bigger woman, lost a lot of weight, right, and then left her dude.
I mean, that's the same as when dudes get money and then get that bad bitch. Yeah. I mean,
I was thinking like in terms of weight loss, if you really transform your body, and your partner, like, how much do they have to transform their body to kind of stay on an equal level? Or if it's not a body thing, how much more money do they have? Like, what kind of raise do they have to get to compensate for you and your weight loss and your body transformation?
It might not even be a thing like that. It might be a whole thing about her newfound confidence and her newfound attention. So it might not even be about your weight. Because let's say you was already in shape, right? Yeah. You even had bread. But now she lost the weight. You was one of the dudes that gave her love. But now she's going out and she's getting love from like other celebrity dudes and niggas that she's always had crushes on. They're like, damn, you lost all that weight. Like, I'm proud of you. And she that's making her feel good.
Is it fucked up?
100%.
If
she
think so, it's the same. Dudes do it too.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
If she makes a move on it, yeah.
I think Here's
to go what you're saying, I do think if somebody is making changes, whether it's financial, physical, whatever, if somebody is leveling, I think it is your obligation to level with them.
You got to level with them
in some kind of way.
Wait. What if you were already the level? What if you were
already leveled? Yeah,
you're already up here.
You already peak.
Yeah.
Oh well, then
you got to do more.
And she fat, and she just meets your level finally.
No, it was your fault in the first place for leveling down.
Well, here's the thing,
stay on your level.
Because you got to think, if you're that nigga or that woman,
okay,
and you're dating somebody down here, that says more about you needing to feel like the more impact, the better person. You know what I mean? Because why didn't you get somebody on your level in the first place?
Well, one thing. First things first. Most women tend to date up. Most guys tend to date down in a sense. In some cases,
financially.
Right?
Financially, yeah, not
in terms of security.
Yeah.
In terms of
so you think it's purely financial? You think it's not? It's all around. You don't think? I think it's kind of all around.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think women usually look
like
at guys,
really good looking dudes. I think they
look at the women
really good looking women. I think they usually level.
No, I think they can, but I think some women. What I'm saying, women go after the guy that's usually above them, whether financially or physically.
Okay, so then when they level up, what's their responsibility in their role then? Like for the case, I think a man in that position, we're not gonna destroy our family. We'll just cheat. Like, we're not gonna fucking destroy our entire infrastructure.
Okay, so just to play devil's advocate for the woman, they would say that's destroying the family.
Not if you don't know.
Reality is subjective, and it is based on your perception.
Well, you're taking the risk of destroying your family. So
yeah, but I'm not gonna destroy the family just off like I'm different now.
I'm out.
Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna hold this together, but
you're not gonna.
I'm just tasting the streets.
Okay, so
I'm not in them.
She up and left.
So
yeah, you just leave.
So it's okay to get samples, but not say, "Hey, I'm better than you now."
Which is worse.
Which is I'm done.
I think
that's a fucked up thing though. Like, I'm better than you now. That means that to me, that's what I'm saying. That means you was slumming it the whole time, or you never liked them in the first place,
and you just did what you can get.
You was trying to survive, or whatever. Because that's crazy to me to be like.
I think women
out.
I think women just aren't accustomed yet to having that type of power. So
like
they
I
don't
said,
know how to
dudes do
wield
it.
it.
Dudes, you have a dude that ain't shit, get a bunch of money, and all of a sudden he like, shit, I'm on this, and it's like, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like she held you down, bro, when you had nothing. You know what I mean? Like if you look at most people's these rappers, entertainers, they first baby mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah.
I get it. You got money now, whatever, but she was there, bro. Like she was there.
So-
she held you down.
So cheat.
And that was the
hang
best
on
you
to
could
that.
do.
Yeah. So cheat.
Cheat and hang on.
I would rather than
Cheat and hang
blow
on.
it all up.
Hey, cheat and hang on, and she'll probably have an understanding or have a conversation. Have a conversation. Hey, you know, I'm in a new league. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different league now. These are just some of the perks that comes with being in this position.
I'll be honest, I don't even know how to handle this shit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm weak.
I don't even know how to handle this shit. Let me
I'm hurting.
figure this out.
So
I got all these
okay.
desires.
So on the flip side, on a woman's side, right? Your girl levels up super far
Okay.
past you.
Fine.
Would you be like, hey? Or she goes, hey, look, I'm starting to get with the guys that are like the creme de la creme of men, the Idris Albas, the Damson Idrises, whatever, more Chestnuts, whatever, right? Brad Pitts. And she goes,
I love how you just named all celebrities, not a single like business
well,
financier.
We don't know them. We don't know.
yeah,
their
I'm
names.
just going off
We need
like because that's
examples.
usually
the young
We
Warren
don't know
Buffett.
Thomas Esquire the third.
yeah.
we don't
the
know him.
CEO of Square.
Yeah,
this
we don't
nigga's
know
the- yeah,
It's
right.
all optics. It
A
feels
billionaire,
like.
whatever,
Yeah.
whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And she's leveled up to that space.
I'm
and
fucking Jeff Bezos' nephew now.
Just a nephew? Is he a millionaire or billionaire? But if she tells you that now, would you go, okay, you're at a space now that I understand that you're going to probably mess with some of these guys. Just keep it tight. Don't fuck up. Don't get pregnant by one of these dudes. And we can essentially live like this.
Honestly, I would just feel like you were slumming it.
So
Like,
you
I would just feel like you were slumming it. Then this is what you always wanted. You were just slumming.
I would be open to it, and then I would start on getting on some slime shit. Like, okay, that's
like,
cool.
Do your
Do
thing.
that.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
do my thing too.
I'm gonna start siphoning this money. I'm gonna start laundering this. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be some get back. It ain't gonna be.
And only
overt.
because
It's gonna be,
I felt like you were slumming it.
Yeah.
Like this is what.
But shouldn't she feel the same way?
I ain't leaving.
Yeah, I said on both ends, but I feel like both people were slumming it. Whether it's a man.
I don't think
or a
that was the
woman.
intention, though. I think you just, again, you become a new person, you transform, and now you have these new feelings. Those hormones be kicking in. She be on that bullshit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yo, I need.
That's why I'm a firm believer in is go after what you want up front.
Because if she wasn't slumming it, because you would look at yourself and be like, I'm not slum. So you weren't slumming it with me. I know your kind of confidence. That's how you would feel. So you wouldn't think she was. You would think you.
I would feel like I was like, oh, you was financially slumming it.
Okay.
Because she got me. I had no money. So I'm like, if that's what you wanted. All right.
That's interesting.
And then like, but then I'm like, if this is what we doing though, you know, I'm about to be out here.
I dated an ex like that.
I'm about to be out here.
What do you mean out here?
If you like, I'm getting this kind of attention. I'm like, I've been holding back my attention.
Yeah.
So nigga, if we acting up, then I'm going.
Let's act
Like,
up.
I don't
let's
know,
act
bro.
up,
I don't know. I don't know.
going.
Hold on. I don't know.
What do you
going.
Hold on. So let's hypothetically, Cotty becomes a Ryan Coogler level the director, right? And she's in these circles, right? And she ain't got no roles for you, right?
Nigga can't act. She's just like,
I'm doing everything I can. They're not booking it. I can't.
So what's the scenario?
And she's like, you know, I've been propositioned, and it sounds like a something I may want to explore. And you like, I'm all right. Well, then I'm gonna be out here, right? That's your thing. But you're out here now doesn't have the same confidence that it used to have.
What do you mean?
You were betrayed by your partner. So now your confidence and your self-esteem kind of suffers from that. So now you out in the world, you out in the world now. You out in the world like
I can't even fathom what
you
that,
out in the world.
what
You're
that
like,
is.
you know, they're like, damn, what happened to Keon?
well, regardless,
You're not the same man. Nah,
you might be
Absolutely
smashing
not.
a couple of whores and sluts, but like,
on full size
you're gonna be
beds.
seeing the niggas that she
Yeah,
smashed.
yeah.
Every movie that she goes to,
On
let's go to watch a movie.
on
But that's
Cali
the thing,
King.
in the circles
with
we're
a view.
all now, I can get. We meet
But-
these people. My
but
get
Keon,
back wouldn't be no regular.
Keon,
I'm gonna be living.
you've never been hurt, have you?
Huh?
You've never been hurt.
He
As
hasn't.
far as what?
In a relationship.
He's never been hurt.
In a
As far as
relationship.
in a relationship,
You haven't.
You don't
I
know
haven't
what
had a
the.
relationship.
I know. So you've never been hurt.
Yeah.
That shit hit different.
Yeah,
But still,
I think yeah, that's a good point, Gary.
That's a good point.
This shit hit
I don't
different.
think
I'm
right now it's
still-
looking like he's kind of reacting like this is what I would do. It's just like I don't think
I don't
I don't
know.
think you would just react that way. Quickly.
There's things that I can't
You
say out
could.
loud, but basically I know how
You could react that way,
straight.
and then you get that first. Be like, man, this
It
song-
ain't
this
hitting
even
on
the
nothing.
same.
because
I don't even want to
in the
do
scenario
this.
you said she slept with some dude, right? Okay, so that's what we're doing.
It ain't gonna hit the same.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Here's the thing.
I'll be fine.
Here's the thing.
You know how we talk. You know how we talk about Keenan about not having kids.
I'll be
Like
fine.
your perception. You've never been hurt.
I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
We're
you can't.
saying,
The
it's different.
The reason why I say you can't fully say that because you still haven't fully went through the losing of all that.
Yeah,
It's like,
but I like the idea.
It's funny because we talked about we watched Indecent Proposal the other day, and we were talking
great
about
movie.
it was a great movie.
Yeah,
the movie was so good to me because not over the whole. I liked how they dove into the dynamics of them after that.
Yeah,
And just all that plan.
That's the movie.
And I was like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, Woody pissed me off.
Why?
Y'all went through this whole breakup, blah blah, just for you to give the money back. Nigga, the whole point was for the money.
Yeah.
So what was the point of doing any of this?
Well, for the movie. That's the
And
thing.
giving the money
love
back.
over everything.
Like I told Cody, I was like, I would be irate.
Love conquers all.
If we did this and didn't get so we had a
Yeah.
breakup, you slept with somebody else, I done
Yeah.
crashed out, and we
Yeah.
have nothing to show for it. What was the fucking point?
Now here's the
Like,
real,
what are you doing? Woody?
here's the real twist. You allude to giving the money back, and then you pocket that money yourself, and then you leave her, and now you got the money. That's how you do it.
That's diabolical.
That's how you do it.
But yeah,
I
that
can
pissed me
teach
off
you-
that
I
he
can
gave
teach
that
you
money
some
back,
evil.
and I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" So now both of y'all don't have
Yeah.
no money. She slept with a dude
But
that
they
she
got
didn't want to sleep
love.
with. Like it was so stupid.
Yeah.
But we
Did
anyway
they
we
show the
talked.
sex scene between the two of them?
No, and that's the thing I liked
Yeah.
about the movie was
Keep
like
that
the
mystery.
focus wasn't on her; it was on their dynamic.
Yeah.
They didn't even show it. He kissed her, and then they cut.
Yeah,
And then she
that's
came.
how you
She
do it.
showed back out the next morning.
That's how you do it.
I was like, that was good.
Was she walking funny? Walking regular.
Regular. Shame.
I think we are.
But I would.
All right.
We talked about how much money. Like I was like, if I got proposition, how much would it take for you to be okay with it? How much
That's
would it take?
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That you already put that twist in it. Not if she got.
No, we did
proposition.
both.
Okay.
We did both. Like, how much would it be? How much would it be for you? Blah, blah, blah. So we did both. Like, how much? And we both agreed it had to be life changing. Like,
What's life changing?
we were talking about like 100. I need 100 grand. I mean,
100
million.
grand.
100
million.
100 million.
I think still
That's life change. That's that's generational changing.
it is, but I still think it's still easier said than done.
Now, granted, in the movie they needed
It was
money.
$1 million. Yeah,
they needed
yeah,
money.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, you know, and I we did the math. I think it'd be 2.3 million now. But for us, we was just like, it's very hard to play that kind of game hypothetically because we don't come from a place where like I know I'm gonna touch 2.3.
Yeah.
So I'm not desperate. We have families where we could go to. So it's like the money has to be crazy because we'd be like, money don't move us like that. So it had to be a crazy amount to be like, well, if we gonna fuck up our dynamic, it got to be some shit where you don't have to worry about nothing.
It's a complete, and I also think it's a completely different time now.
Yeah.
Like it's not normalized, but it's like, all right, you know what I mean? So the money is not.
I said I would need so much to where if people found out, they'd be like, well, man,
That's the thing.
I get why
That's
y'all did that.
That was my big question.
You know what I
Like
mean?
if you ascend because of that, and now
Yeah.
you're in these spaces, how do you like qualify yourself for being in these spaces? Like it's almost kind of like when people
Kim
win the
K.
lottery.
You know what I mean?
Like how do you
Yeah.
navigate this world now when you just like, oh, I just won a lottery, and you talking to like the head neurosurgeon
Yeah,
and
now
all
you-
of that. You know what I mean?
your whole circle changes. Everything changes.
It's supposed to change,
supposed
but
to.
but I don't
don't
think
have
it
to.
can.
Yeah.
I don't think it can. I think you're still with the people, but then those people now you're questioning their intentions because they all want something now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they feel like they're owed something too. They feel like, oh, we all won. It's like, no, I won a lottery.
Yeah, I won.
Yeah, not. I didn't win. I mean, I got lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, what are you supposed to do with that? Because you still want to hold true like your true friendships and your true relationships, but all that shit is compromised now because of this money.
But do you? I mean,
That's on them though.
Yeah.
I was like,
And I don't want to hang out with them. They don't accept me. Like I'm not one of them.
You're not. Yeah. You don't really like me, right? For real. You like me because where I'm at and from a
Yeah.
status standpoint. You like me as a person.
But they liked you before, but now they're like, hey, you got $1 billion. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be nice to throw your buddy You know what I mean? Your best friend.
I was saying from the higher up standpoint of like when you move up, those people up there, they don't probably really like you either. It's just like they like your status and where you're at. And
right,
how you
but do they even respect your status? Is it even real status? It's not something that you worked for.
Do you need it?
Huh?
Do you need that?
Need what?
Their respect. Their like
I don't know. What do you do?
Even now, I operate every space where I don't think anybody think anything of. You know what I mean? Like I don't think anybody holds me in high regards. I don't operate thinking that I'm respected or I wouldn't be shocked if somebody was like, I never liked that nigga.
Yeah,
all right.
But like also
that's fine.
I also don't trust that you like me for real.
Yeah.
If we just cool.
I have my
But
friends
it's not,
and family, and that's kind of it.
I think at that level, it's not even about like authenticity or
that's what I'm saying. So
it's just about it's transactional.
Yeah,
it's like it's a business.
So I'm not expecting
so I guess
trust. I don't care about it.
I guess you kind of
respect.
They're more on the side
them niggas work with people they don't respect. They're like, but if they making money, they're like,
yeah.
hey, well, you know,
they're more on the standpoint of like it's business.
I don't care if you're not funny.
It's business over friend, or it's not business. It's not personal, or whatever. They operate more like that than we probably would at this space.
So do they see you as like a mark?
An
like
asset?
yeah. Or like, oh, this is somebody we can easily take advantage of. They don't even know how
maybe,
money works.
hey, I got this business deal.
Yeah,
it could be that too, but it could be like, oh, okay, because I feel like a lot of these guys too, or these women, they look at stuff at like, all right, if I got this new business thing that I'm trying to, but I need investors.
Yeah,
I met this new dude.
Mm-hmm.
He just became.
You don't know what to do with his money.
Yeah, he's trying to find some things.
Right.
Let's get him on board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could be used in that sense. But
which is interesting too, because if you come into that amount of money, it's like, why am I even investing? I'm good. I have everything that I need.
Nah, I mean, people don't look at it like that. Let's say
that's just greed.
Now $100 million to you was like, nigga,
I'm talking about $1 billion. I'm talking about winning a lottery. If you're trying to make more money now, it's like, nigga, you have all the money. Not all the money, but you have like plenty of money. You don't need to be trying to invest in shit.
I always look at somebody like Tom from MySpace. Once Tom from MySpace sold MySpace for what is it, $500 million, whatever it was. I don't know if he had small investments here and there, but he was just like, hey man, I'm gonna travel and take pictures. And he never, from what it seems like, he never had a
that's
job.
Still different though.
But what I'm saying he never got back and tried to like, I need more money.
Yeah,
I need to do this. He's
that's
like,
what you're supposed to do.
I made half
supposed to do.
Yeah,
I made half a bill.
Why are you trying to make more money?
I'm fucking chilling now.
You fucking weirdo.
Power.
I don't know. I'm getting so
power,
incensed.
But it's power though. Some of these guys look at it like this: the more money I have, the more power I have, the more control I have. I can now make people do what I want them to do,
which is weird because that's not authentic.
The whole, but like we only get one life. I'm trying to enjoy this shit. So if I have it, I'm not gonna sit there and be all right. Well, let's do. No, nigga, we're off.
Yeah.
We are chilling. Like yes, I'm gonna do something to set my kids up and shit like that. And their kids. But as far as that, nigga, we're on vacation. This life is short. Like I'm not gonna make $500 million. And then try to figure out how to make another $500 million. Like, nigga, no, I'm not.
And the people that are
interesting. It's interesting.
The people that either want that type of money or people that had that type of money look at us like, you niggas are dumb.
Which I'm like, you stressed
That's
out,
fine.
bro.
You're stressed, completely stressed.
Fucking,
you have no authentic.
Erectile dysfunction.
You have no authentic
39. Like, no.
There's nobody authentic in your life.
Yeah.
There's nobody.
You have no love. You have no
all sycophant.
You might still want to do stand up, of course, right? Or
act. And that's the thing too.
But
now you got that much money, you don't got a story anymore. Your story is done.
No, I still got stuff I never told.
Now anything you say now is punching down.
Not if I nigga, I met this one dude. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm in these circles now. This motherfucker told me like that people would be interested in this new aspect of like who you're dealing with now and what you're doing. Yeah,
Chappelle got a lot of money, still going. Kevin Hart, you still got.
Life happens every day still. And
you think so?
When you're talented, you can make that funny.
So what's that number for you guys? Did you already say it? Did you say
chill?
Yeah. Your number was just like, all right, it's just stand up, and we're gonna be stand up vacation, and even stand up was like, I don't want to do stand up this weekend. Let's go. Let's go on.
Nigga, if I have $500 million, nigga,
you're
chilling.
After taxes, everything, $500 million in the bank.
Bro, I'm like, let's do a show today. Or if I want that rush of like an arena or something, I might do a surprise, like pop up, like. One night only, blah blah, and it's not about the money. It's for the stand up, and I don't need the money.
Yeah,
just do that.
So you just
free tickets?
Maybe.
Why not?
Come through.
If I just need the rush of the stand up.
Yeah.
So are you just going to now not invest in anything, or are you just going to just go like?
I would do the things where you put it in to grow money for my kids. But as far as the stress of investment, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not doing with watching. I would put it in where money can grow, and I don't care if it grows slowly. But the stress of investing, no, I'm not doing that.
I might take some risk on some.
But then again, if I have
some
upstarts,
like on some very like ambitious, smart, motivated people, like people that I like.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Let me take back what I said.
It
I'm
wouldn't be
not
like to
doing
make
anything
money
that's
though.
gonna stress me out.
Yeah.
So I can't say I won't invest, but it'd be a point where I throw this away.
I'll take this
and
loss.
I don't care what happens.
Yeah. I hope.
I'm not doing
you're
anything
innovative,
that's gonna
you're inventive.
stress me out
Gotcha.
at that point. So yeah, that's what I meant.
Cause like my brother, he's since he's in tech, he's in the engineering world. I would like invest in stuff that he's either trying to work on, or I got this student, man, and they over here killing that
shit
SC.
like that.
Yeah, and then be like,
But
all
if
right,
you lost the 20 grand or whatever,
it's cool. It's
so
whatever.
what?
Yeah.
Yep. I have money that I'm willing to like take losses on.
Yeah.
But also too, this like I kind of like I'm learning to invest a little bit more. Sometimes investing is fun, even the game of it. Of like it going up and down or timing you can't never time the market fully, but like, oh, I caught this thing this low. Let's see this thing like let's just use Nvidia because that's like the biggest tech thing right now from an investment standpoint, right? And being able to invest in that shit goes to a certain point in time where it's like it can accumulate even more money for you to where it's just like, all right, that money for me, I always look at giving back to the community. So it's like the more money I make,
What community?
the black community specifically, for sure.
Well, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's stuff I'm saying. I can do a bunch of different things. It's like, all right,
where you going? You going to Compton? You going to?
Well, being from SoCal especially, I'll probably be looking at different aspects and being like, all right, what does this neighborhood need to help get it to a sense where it's not.
You believe in that?
Gentrifying. I would try if I had that. If I had $1 billion, I wouldn't mind losing some of that money to try that. You know what I'm saying? Or at least putting different programs or putting different people over there to help out. Cause I know sometimes it's just it's the people and the programs to help change the environment. It's not just changing the environment. Some niggas just be like, all right, let's put up this cool thing here. It's like, nigga, but the people are so fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to help the people change and then change the aesthetic around it.
But yeah.
And it's just hard.
No, it's not hard. It's merely impossible.
Yeah.
It's very high chances that it's going to fail.
Yeah.
But I
would say like the
risk.
ROI on it is like, oh yeah, I changed like 3 lives.
I wouldn't.
If
I save a handful of children or even adults from that, and they're going to be something, it's just like, all right, cool. My job is done.
Infuse a passion in them of some sort.
Because not even just that, they might be like, I know my community better than you do. I might know how to go back to my community and give back a certain way to help make it bigger or better.
Yeah.
And if I can change 3 of those students that can inspire that,
yeah,
that's a win.
Yeah, I think my goal would be to expose people in that community to things that they don't normally have access to.
All that stuff, yeah,
so,
for sure.
You know, it wouldn't just be like a basketball camp or shit. Like it would be something new, something more
just so they
innovative.
Just believe that they can do something.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
a lot of people just need to see another option.
You don't know.
It's taking them to see some of these programs, whether it's in engineering and STEM or whatever the case may be, and then being like, yo, we can do this. Like there was a whole thing back when I was growing up. Like I was from the Valley, but it was like a lot of that kids from LA was like when they got bussed out to the Valley, they were like they were wild, or they went to the beach for the first time. It's like, nigga, some people were 20 years old, never been to the beach, but they're from Compton or something like that. It's like, you never been to the beach before, my nigga? It's like it's right there. It's like, nigga, we just knew our block. But they just knew their area, they just knew their block. So it's like you said, it's all that stuff. It's taking kids to go certain places. They'd be like, yo, we have a dream to think bigger. I think the internet is different now. I think the internet kind of changed a lot of that, so they can see a lot of that stuff online.
But I'm low key, but seeing it is just showing you more shit you can't have.
What do you mean online, or you mean?
Yeah, like if they're online, I'm like, look how everybody lives and look what the fuck I got. Like you have to really take them.
I agree with
to
that.
it. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, it just seems like some shit that's impossible.
Yeah, I mean,
like
the first time
that you're not gonna see.
The first time you traveled out of the country, were you inspired? Because I know I was.
Where did I go first? Where's the first place I ever went? I think you go to Canada and Mexico first when you're from California. So
I think I went to France first.
I wasn't inspired by that.
Well, I went to Mexico too, but when I went to Mexico, when we went into inland and went to Chichen Itza and saw the pyramids and stuff like that, that was inspiring. That was like just learning about different cultures and stuff like that. It was just like, okay, there's.
I mean, it was cool. It should be like the Notre Dame, the cathedral before it like burned. That shit was like a spectacle to see, like in real life. I was like that. It actually like took my breath away. I couldn't like fucking believe it. Yeah, the shit was it was like crazy. But aside from that, like anytime I go somewhere, like I'm like, yo, what the bitches look like here? I'm like, what the hoes look like here? If y'all ain't got no hoes out here, brother.
Yo, somebody said what country has the best like women? It wasn't Ethiopia. They said like another spot in Africa. Then it was
like Algeria.
Nah. It was like a city that we don't really talk about.
I be watching them soccer games when they be in them and be seeing them fans.
Yeah, but it was a country in Africa that wasn't the one that we always talk about. It was like another like not one of the main countries that we always talk about. But they said there and there's someplace maybe near like I don't know if it's like the Netherlands,
like a
somewhere,
small country.
or
Netherlands go crazy.
yeah, I heard something like that too.
Amsterdam go. I've been all through the Netherlands. Netherlands is
That's Amsterdam and everything,
insane,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they said it's
Netherlands
crazy
is
over there.
insane.
Yeah.
It's funny because like when I be traveling, work and shit like that, I'll text Cody. I'll be like, it's crazy. Like this island is just like an island full of yous, like just different shades of you.
Yeah,
Like this shit's crazy. When you go to the Caribbean and shit like that, I'll be like, it's just everybody looks like you in different shades. Like everybody's pretty as fuck. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, man, Jamaica was so dope. Like we went to Jamaica and just seeing like we went inside and we went like zip lining and stuff like that, and just but seeing the women and the people that are like from there, you're just like, damn, like the complexion's different, the energy's different. There's whatever their skincare regimen is.
That's one thing I do like seeing
different.
when I travel, the different types of black.
Yeah,
like brown, like their skin is different.
And
like
those accents.
They don't look like. When we look at each other, they could tell you're American and I'm. You know what I mean? Like even though we don't know each other, you can tell, and I enjoy that on just some regular shit. Just like that's cool. Like you look completely different from me.
Yeah,
like, but
and you sound completely different.
But we both the same. But it's just like that shit is fascinating to me. Like it's really cool.
Yes, I love that we're like all over the world and we're different, but there's similarities, but we're different for sure.
Yeah,
super dope.
That shit fire.
All right, where niggas at, man? What you got coming up? Dude, I don't know when this.
Well, this one's gonna come after
DC.
So I'm already done with DC. So Flappers.
Last show Flappers.
My last show was Flappers, November 7th. The last one was fire. Like the last one was so good. I had Lulu on it, Mike Estime, and Kente. And the last one was so good. They all got their tape from that show because they was like, I need that tape because the crowd was. My last audience was incredible. So this is the last one of the year. I expect it to be popping. I expect it to be fire. So get your tickets for that. And then, so November 13th through the 16th, I'll be in Edmonton, Canada. And then mic drop November 29th, the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Which mic drop?
San Diego. So get your tickets. Come to that. Your family will be in town and everything. So it'd be a dope. Come in large groups. Sold out. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. And yeah, that's it. And then 2026, I'll be probably making a ton of announcements.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And that'll be that.
Bonfire Stories, November 15th. That's all I got as of right now. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'll be up in the Bay for my birthday weekend.
Bay Area.
Oh, for real?
For Niners game. Going to see the Niners and Rams. So it'll be a super dope time. Excited. My first time going to Santa Clara to go to a game. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Got my Deion Sanders jersey. I'm ready to.
Which one? The white one with the black?
I got the red one.
With the when they had the shadow on the number.
Yeah.
That was their best jersey
outline.
they ever had.
Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah.
That was their best. I hate the Niners. I was like, them jerseys just fire.
I like the new black ones. They got the rival black ones. I don't know if you saw them. Because every team this year has a rival jersey.
Yeah,
So it's like a one-off jersey, and the Niners have like an all-black kind of dope jersey. Yeah, that's all I got. What about you?
Just a bunch of random stuff.